Whoa. That's crazy. Crazy time. I'm not, like, feeling great about this run after I threw it all last time by being way too tired. At the same time, we're still alive. And we got a mana fee, and we just have no fire types now. Which is bad. But, again, not dead. Better than being non-surviving, I suppose. Okay. Hopefully I'll be better about my super setup today. Should be. Getting used to it. And get this out. Should be chillin'. I ain't never seen it. It's wild that, like, it's only been, like, what, 3 days? 1, 2, 3. Feels like it's been a lot more. Hang on, maybe it's just been a long 3 days. Maybe. Maybe we gotta start with the Minute Cryptic. Might be the vibe. Because then I can show this off. See? Minute Cryptic. Round uneven. Pesky mole. Pesky mole. Mole. Home. Round uneven. Uneven means G-O-N. Just, oh, uneven. Yeah, that'd be G-O-N, because that'd be 1, 3, and 5. Round uneven. G-O-N. Gan. Nog. Hong. Round uneven. Pesky mole. A spy? Okay. I don't know. I just... Pesky mole is a spy, right? A mole is a spy. I'm trying to find out where that comes from, though. But it's ground uneven. Not sure. One of these is a select... Oh, they're both indicators. So you gotta get the uneven ones in here, which are P, S, Y, and you gotta ground them and turn them into spy, which is a mole. Makes sense. We love Minute Cryptic around here. Just a good way to start the day. It rhymes, so you know we're gonna have a good time. Also, we still have this thing. We're fine. That was like the main goal, is for this thing not to die. Though, it should not be minus attack nature. It should just be like minus defense or something. I don't know. Hopefully it gets good attack stuff next. But I'm pretty sure that at least like a couple things evolve. Including this thing, and this thing, and this thing. I think that's it, but... What abilities does this, Play Dude have? Play Doll. I guess we can also... just press this button. Play Doll has Cotton Down, which might not work. Armor is dead, which feels really bad, because Dry Skin's cracked. So we go red. And... our as one Pursuing Typhlosion is also dead. So it also gets a red, which is also sad. And that should be it. We should get a couple new Mon now, with these evolutions. We'll see. I should click back in here. Let's rare candy up. Am I on rare candies? I feel like I should be. Nope. So we need to learn Shadow Punch here. I mean, it doesn't really matter, we can always relearn it. But we will learn it. What does Punishment do? The more it raises stats, the higher the power. It doesn't feel too bad. This is better than Pursuit. Does Rage Fist is a thing? How do you get Rage Fists? So I don't need Assurance? Cool. Annihilate. I know him. I do get quite a bit of levels. I think Screech is kind of bad, unfortunately. It's only base 85 accuracy. I mean, it's just 85 accuracy. I don't know where the base stuff came from. Stomping Tantrum is a move. Guess it's better than Rock Tomb? I don't even know if that's true. Rock Tomb, like, decreases speed. I assume it's 44? It is 44. I guess we can evolve Devotion, too. Don't need Endeavor. Don't need Future Sight, I don't think. Just sounds like it'd be a pain to use. Pain Split's interesting, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Does this thing evolve? I think it's 41. It'll get rid of Psyshock, probably. It's just slightly worse. In most circumstances. Do get a Reuniclus. Dizzy Punch is interesting, I guess. I don't think we need it. I think this is just gonna click Psychic. And then stall, ideally. So this thing lost... what ability? It lost Triage, which is actually pretty good. I just don't think it was... like, Reuniclus is a little bit too good to give that up. This thing is gonna lose Intimidate, which is kind of annoying, but... again, I think it's... we just gotta evolve it. Also, Stealth Rock is nice. I didn't know this thing learns Stealth Rock. It's a little scary, honestly. We get this Garganackle with Hammer. Which I don't think, again, we don't really need to learn. The Knackle. Heavy Slam's kind of interesting, because that's based on weight. And I assume this thing weighs quite a bit. Question is, what do we get rid of? So I feel like it's not worth getting rid of Salt Cure, and it's not worth getting rid of anything. Particularly. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know what base attack that would be. Let's look at these abilities, though. Start with this one. Least interesting. Shadow Tag, okay. I mean, it's a weird mon to have Shadow Tag on, but definitely still good. And our Reuniclus has... okay. Didn't it have Water Bubble? It did already have Water Bubble. It's kind of crazy. It was a second ability, but it turned into its first ability. Doubles water moves. Does it learn any water moves is the question. We knew that Booster Devotion learns 0 water moves. Reuniclus. Because ideally it learns a water move. Which doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. I don't think it does, unfortunately. But it does take half from fire moves, which is okay. Purely okay. And that's bad. So hopefully we get something else. Let's check. Be good on a lot of different mods. Not on this thing, though. Ice Scales is terrifying. I think that's insanely good. This is Water Compaction. What does Water Compaction do? I'll check it out. Might be better. And Mummy is worse than Shadow Tag. It's not terrible. It's just definitely, I think it's definitely worse than Shadow Tag in pretty much every instance. What does Water Compaction do? Also need to write these down. This thing has Shadow Tag and Mummy, which is now a Garganackle. Garganackle has Shadow Tag and Mummy. We're basically just going to use Mummy. I also need to make sure I don't mess up anything. There we go. There we go. Fixed it. Then Loss halves water damage and raises defense. And I feel like that's slightly better than being better against fire attacks. So this thing has... it's right here. Triage is definitely a better ability, but not too bad. Water Compaction and Water Bubble. Don't even need to change that. So we could definitely use Water Bubble in some circumstances. But I think it's better to keep Water Compaction as the main ability because it does raise defense. And this is a terrifying Annihilate. I don't think I have this on here yet, so put it on here. Annihilate. Which I definitely spelled wrong. We're not going to care. It has what? It has Ice Scales. I'm going to put in parentheses terrifying. This thing is basically endgame mutton, right? There's no chance it isn't. This thing could save the run. It has Ice Scales. I just need to make sure that I get the right moves on it. Ice Scales, and what else did it have? It had, like, Fire Flare Boost. Cool. Let's level up the rest of the mons. I guess I can relearn on these real quick. Found a Gambit. Not going to use that. Fling, probably not that. Doesn't really have anything interesting now. When does it get Rage Fist? Sometime. I think it's mostly TMs that are good for Annihilate, except for Rage Fist. Anything Lost has this interesting. I think it's basically what we have is the best right now, so I'm not too worried about it. Yep. And what about on this Knackle stack? And I'm pretty sure it'll all be about the same. Nothing interesting. Status quo. And let's just level up the rest of our party. And we will... What does Thunder Cage do? Cage that traps the target. I mean, it's interesting. How is this also special? Kind of want to use that instead of Electro Web, I guess. The Electro Web isn't that good on this thing. I would love a physical move, then. This is just base 90. We love having attack here on this thing. Giga Drain's great on Twilight. This thing is just a bulk city. And Shadow Ball's insanely good. This thing just got a lot better. I think it's better than Hex. Actually not gonna guarantee it, because it does double damage to something that's burned. And you're gonna burn things a lot with this thing. I'd actually keep Hex. Keep Hex, because I feel like it's meant to burn things. You could obviously teach both. Not against that. Bronze Tail up, Dragon Claw is good. I think I probably don't need Stomping Tantrum right now, at least. And we should be chill. Put abilities on these real quick, just so I don't accidentally die. Like, if it saves me, it saves me. And this will be our team for right now. I don't think there's any other mods that we can evolve or get new abilities on. What is Garganacle's type? I want to make sure it doesn't just die to a 4 times attack, like has happened to us before. Pretty sure Annihilate doesn't have one of those, but couldn't guarantee that, so maybe I should check. Maybe it should also not be in my party. We should always have like one kind of weak mon in our party. Maybe that should be like the Ammonite. Ammonite's actually pretty good. It's bad for the next fight, pretty good generally. Don't mind the Ludicolo, that does have speed boost. Maybe just bring the Squawk ability. I don't need Unicles. I think this kind of strat is to have one completely useless mon in your party at all times, just in case you need a sack. Where is my citrus berries? I want to check if I have any in my bag. Citrus. I do not. I don't care that much. I will level up this sad bird though. I don't even know what abilities it has. Sad bird. I don't need taunt. Don't need uproar. Don't need copycat. This thing's terrible. Don't need fly. It's like really bad. Like all those moves are kind of useless. Braybird's okay. Still just a bad mon though. I don't even want to check the ability. It is like huge power though. I still think it'd be bad. This is the problem. Snow Warning. It's kind of interesting. Forgot that was a thing. I do have it on here. Other one is Sweet Veil. Alright, where do we go next? Just beat Surge. Now have what? We have Cut. We can go up and to the right in the Misty City. Or, I'm pretty sure that's actually all we can do. Maybe we can go to Route 2 and do that thing. I don't remember what we can actually do here. This just goes this way, and we can't do anything there. Pretty sure. So, let's go... I'm trying to figure out. We want to go down here, and... we want to go to Celadon. I think we have to go over here first to get there. Pretty sure. Where is... Maybe I should go to Route 2 real quick and use that cut push. I don't know if there's anything there, but maybe. Just right here. So I remember doing this in last run. I do remember. Also, do we have Mega Evolution now? This guy doesn't give us anything. Maybe it's lower down. That's the cut. When do we get Mega Evolution? Do we have the ability? I feel like we might. Here's this guy. You get Flash. Doesn't get paid enough for it. And is there anything down here? Doesn't seem like it. Where's a TM? Temper Flare. Not super necessary, I don't think, but it's good to get. So, we can go to Route 9 now. I think the strat is to, for this fight, I remember, just bring your fastest mod. We'll take a look real quick at what seems like the best strategy. What is the title? Run's got legs, but they're looking short. They're not really looking short anymore. I mean, we have good mods. Only kind of brutal thing is Death of the Fire types, right? Got no fire types. Does feel bad. That's another, like, quip. I got quips for days. I guess I don't need to go here yet. So there's a fight over here, I believe, to the right, maybe? Maybe this way? Pretty sure. I think I'm supposed to go down to get there, though. But let's prep for the fight first, because I'm pretty sure it's like the first thing on the route. Maybe we can get an encounter first, I'm not too worried about it. We have a Regieleki. I'm trying to think, I feel like there's something I'm missing. But, you know, there is. We'll figure it out eventually. That we will. Okay. Boom. Alright. What is this fight? It is on our mini bosses. It is down here. Route 9, Picnicker Caitlin. Smeargle, Spinda, Sneasel, and Lipart. As long as we have, like, Regieleki's just fast here. So we just bring Regieleki. And it kills everything, I think is the main idea. Is anything else super fast? How fast is Annihilate? I don't think it's that fast. I think it's like fast, not that fast. It is fast, not that fast, pretty much. So we're really just gonna rely on Regieleki to kill everything in a hit, and hope that that works. I mean, what else kind of tanks everything here? I think Annihilate tanks everything pretty nicely. I think, because you got V-Create, Dragon Ascent, Trick, and Close Combat. Basically just looking for something that can tank all those moves. Honestly, like Manaphy does. This thing does. I mean, Uniclus, Bulky, Poke City. And this thing does. And maybe I bring the Ammonite here. It's kind of weak to a close combat, but it also is bulk, so not too mad about it. Should also look at TM specifically for the Annihilate. See, I know he's basically just TM bait, like you just put a bunch of cool moves on him and have it succeed, basically. What does Whirlpool do? Is it better than Bubble Beam? No. Manaphy really does have absolutely nothing, huh? This thing also kind of has nothing. This thing a special attacker? I guess so. I'm not gonna click detect, I guess. Meteor beam? I guess is better than... It's 2 turns, though. Do we have the 2-turn, like, item here? I forget what it is. Could be pretty good on that thing. What is Aqua Step? Is that the starter thing? Boost speed is pretty good. This thing is physical, question mark? Guess we want it to be physical, at least. Get rid of nature power. Do we want this thing to be special or physical? Maybe we want this thing to be special. I think it's pretty special. It's a special boy. What is that thing's... Oh. See, I told you I didn't remember. I did not, clearly. What is this thing's ability? Then I check. Then I have to... Hold on. This thing's ability is... Other ability, because I know it has 2 good abilities. Steam Engine. If it gets hit by a water attack, basically, it gets +3 speed. Fire attack 2, you don't really want to get hit by that, but... Really interesting. Alright. I think we're fine for this whole fight, honestly. We can look at TMs real quick. But aside from that, pretty chillin'. I will say. I'll put berries on, just in case. No reason not to. TMs. Anything really interesting, basically. Also, is this thing... Sucks that Regieleki has no physical moves. Because if it did, we'd be cooking. It doesn't need to be super physical is the thing. It just needs to be pretty... Like, it needs to have a good physical move that you can just go out and murder something really fast. I assume this thing should be special. Yeah, it should be special. Which means Mega Drain, basically, what you're gonna click. Okay. What was I doing? I was... Berries. TMs. Berries. I don't know how I'm so, like, alert today. Dig's kind of whatever. Don't need Brick Break. Low kicks, meh. Does have a fighting type attack, I'm pretty sure. It'd be kind of annoying if it didn't, but I think it does. Low sweep, not super necessary. U-turn's fun. Don't know if it needs it, though. Because it doesn't need punishment. Volt switch on this thing is terrifying. Like, this thing just become the most broken mon you've ever seen. Question is, what do you get rid of? It's honestly probably just Thunder Wave. How many times are you gonna click Thunder Wave with this thing? Not that many. Volto's worth it on Annihilate. Thinking probably not. I feel like I'd rather have Rock Tomb. It's an interesting move pool, I guess. I wouldn't say it's good, but not terrible. I just feel like we should be fine. Should be fine. I've said that before, and we have not been fine. This time, I really believe it, you know? It's all about belief. Just gotta believe. Could I have forgotten about a type combo? It's possible. But, like, what's the likeliness, you know? So what happened to all my citruses? I think I should have more. More Citra. Sunfay has one. Where do I get more citrus berries? I just want to put one on everyone, you know? And forget that somebody has something else eventually, and it'll kill their own. Which way is it? I feel like I can go this way. I don't know if I'm supposed to go this way. I feel like I can go this way. And I'm pretty sure we've gotten all the encounters we can get so far, barring this one. But I think we have to face this Snicker before we get this encounter anyways. Alright, we kind of just roll. Again, I think we should be fine. We might just kill everything in a hit. It's very possible. A single hit. No, this is the wrong train. We're chilling. I was like really scared, really, just for a second there. That is not the trainer we're looking for. I think they're actually pretty far in their route, maybe? Nick or Caitlin. This thing's a little scary. I don't really know I'm staying in, but I am. I gotta make sure this Regieleki doesn't die, but also I'm not gonna be that careful. Is this the Picnicker, or is that the Picnicker? I feel like this can't be the Picnicker because they're required. I guess it really doesn't matter. What type is this thing? Apparently it died in one hit anyways. I don't know how I took damage. What is up here? I guess this is where I can get an encounter. We can honestly do that later, though. That thing didn't die? That's crazy. Crazy. I'm gonna switch. Really need to do that more, probably. Team goes pretty badly into this thing, huh? Except for Rocky. I will wait to get the encounter. I just want to do this battle first. It'd be funny if I got something broken for this battle, but again, it really should not matter. Let's go the Babiri Berries and the Black Sludges. I don't think I've gotten like any poison types in either of these runs. A little crazy, but I'm not gonna like complain. That's dead. That's also dead. Is this the Picnicker? I feel like it can't be. I feel like they gotta be over here. Yes, this girl. Okay, reroll. It'd be kind of funny to use like a Roar strats here. I guess it doesn't matter, because this just works anyways. Pretty sure. Just click T-bolts. Again, I don't know if this... Is this using... I think this is using... the... This isn't stab. Is it? This is the... I guess it doesn't need to be physical. I guess Raging Bull works for special attacks as well. I guess we'll see on the next... mon that comes out. I think everything just dies to an attack from this thing, though. Yeah. So it does work on special attacks as well. Okay. This thing doesn't have to be physical. At all. Does this kill? No, not at all. It did way less than I thought it would. How much does it do? It's resisted. You're fine. Just click T-bolts. Contrary Spinda is kind of scary. Definitely the scariest mon here. They should be fine either way. There it comes. Again, we just click T-bolts. Hopefully that did half. It was pretty close. That's definitely the worst move to see. I have to switch out. I guess I'd prefer to switch out here. Can't let this thing die. That's base 70 though. It's definitely not gonna kill. I still definitely want to switch out though. I just gotta switch out into something that's faster. And ideally, can tank a good hit. Is this thing faster? It is. I think this is the answer then. So I can just flip turn again, ideally. Like, theoretically. Remember that Scene Cub's out. Hopefully we see a V-create here. We do. And we just click Bubble Beam, probably. Good Tail Glow. Guess there's not much need to. Maybe I just Tail Glow once. It's good for making sure the Persian can't do anything. V-create comes out again, we're fine. Pretty sure we just one-shot. Both things. Even with Bubble Beam. And the Persian is not going to kill us. Or the Liepard. It is faster, though. CCs shouldn't do that much. Yeah, it does nothing. And we just build a room again. Easy money. Regieleki makes this pretty easy. It's scary having that thing out there, though. It's quite spooky. This is Route 10, okay. Let's get this encounter, then. I guess I'll get this, too. I really should not have this thing out first, just in case something weird happens. Let's put Lost out first. I don't know why I named this thing Lost. I genuinely have no recollection. I also named the Almastar. Nickname. He's an Almastar. I'm kind of starstruck by Almastar. You know who else I'm starstruck by? The Sun. I'm naming him the Sun. The Sun. Surprisingly good moan. The Sun. He's here. And put Lost out in front. He's out in front. We're chilling. I guess I'll go back to the mart real quick. And then we'll get this encounter. Hopefully it is something broken. Do we have enough balls? Can we buy, like, better balls? BB. Be kind of handy. I think we can get great balls at least. And we can get these TMs that I forgot about. I don't think there's anything super great in here. They are kind of good. Icy Wind, at least. Would have probably been nice. On something. I don't even know what. Does anything get Icy Wind? Ice Punch. When did we get Ice Punch? Definitely put that on Rocky. It's probably better than Rock Tomb. Anything else? Icy Wind. I mean, nothing really needs to learn it. This is fine on Manaphy. It's fine. Let's buy some balls. I don't know when we get ultras. Not yet is the answer. And we will need rare candies moderately soon. It's not now. And I will delay that. I guess I'll get the bike. Or reason not to. I don't think it's really necessary, but it feels cool. I go way faster with just speed up. Kinda like just walking around. I don't think I've ever really used the bike. It just is a little too fast. For my slow moves. I don't know what I'll say anymore. Okay. We're rocking, we're rolling. Infinite repel offing. Let's get this encounter. It's gonna be broken. I don't know why that happens. But we should be back. Oh no, it's still dropping. Hold on. This is where I can test why it's happening. So it should be really, like, aggressively framey right now. Oh yeah, it is. They're just lagging to hell and back. Why though? It really shouldn't be. Is it just deciding that it doesn't want to? That's my general guess. That looks fine. Ping's kind of aggressive. Ping is aggressive. Why is the ping so aggressive? It shouldn't be that bad. Worst thing is, the best strat is literally just to sit here and hope that it Goes back to normal. Should be kind of back though. I don't know what causes that. I guess I can, like, check. Doesn't mean a whole lot, unfortunately. Problem is I have to be going to see why it's causing that problem. I can try using another internet modem thing and see if that fixes it. Just randomly. I think it's just the ping rises a crazy amount of what I can see. I don't know why it would just happen randomly though. I don't think I've ever had that problem before. But, I don't know. What was I gonna call this thing? It's like a fairy type, right? Lowland Ruck. Lowland Cruck. Lowland Muck. Calling it Queen. This is my Queen. My Queen, a Lowland Muck. I do love a Lowland Muck. Such a goated mod. Okay. Should be back on track. Ready to attack. Going back to back on runs that get past Erica. The Muck might be pretty good against Erica too. Let's get another encounter first. Then we can check the ability. I don't know how many encounters we can get here. That is one of them. Let's go find another. Should be up here. And then down here. Let's also make sure I'm not missing anything here, which is Route 9. I probably got Ice Punch here. And Route 10. Alright. Let's see what we get. It's gonna be the best, the legendary. This is a legendary. That's close. We don't get Metagross until a while from now. You gotta catch this thing too, which is a process, and it's hurting itself, which is not good. Do I have Thunder Wave on it? Don't think so. I just gotta trust that this thing does not kill itself before I catch it. Nope, caught it. Sick. Metagross. It's owned by Steven, which is in the Hoenn games. I'm just gonna call this thing Emerald. Emerald. I was thinking, like, what's the cool lady in the Delta episode in Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? Cool dragon lady. I don't remember, basically. Maybe I would have spelled him after her. Do we get any more encounters here? Apparently the power plant is here. Can I get to the power plant? I don't think so. Do get a rock tunnel encounter. This is just fishing and surfing when we get it. We do get rock tunnel right now, though. Right now... Is this gonna give us something? Everstone. How is the... Let me check the thing. Make sure it's working properly so I get a good recording. Ding. I'll just take literally 2.5 seconds. Buffering a bit? I don't know, it's crashing again. Why? No rhyme or reason. Just theoretics. Mnemonics? I'm struggling. Ooh, let's get this rock tunnel encounter. Oh, look at that flash. So flashed. Okay. Let's see what we get. That's not as good. It's because I didn't say that we were gonna get something cracked. That's why we didn't get anything cracked. Kinda hate Pampur. Not a fan of this entire line, which I don't think is a like a unpopular type. It's got like a little like blueberry on its head. Blueberries come from farmers. Farmers are people who reap crops. And do you know what else reaps things? The Grim Reaper. Calling this thing Grim. It's looking grim for the future of this being in our run as a positive member. I don't think there's any like big encounters here, as in fights that we actually do. So I think we can just kind of chill through here. Let me make sure I'm getting all the items though in a rock tunnel, which is basically just safety goggles we can get. I don't know if we need safety goggles, though. Rock Slide and Iron Head are the two big things. We roll, though. We roll. These little guys are level like nothing, so we're fine. So chill. I just gotta make sure I can find my way through here. Because I do not remember it from last time. Barely remember doing this at all, to be honest. It's all a blur. Like the song Blur from the one band in like 2000 or whatever. Right? That's a song? Song that happened. The riffs are going now. Like, the run might not be going, but the riffs are going. The riff... I guess it's because there's no... I'm fast hanging in this thing. Spooky. Spooky time. Go into the sun. The sun. I do not want to stay in on this for the sun. He's still scared of this type, specifically. T-Bolts. Melts it, though. I love the sun. It's such a good nickname. See, we're going. Like, Shanks is here. Such a vibe. We got a good team. It's still a little slow, but not close to as slow as last run. And we, like, actually have cool stuff that are bulky. Something happened there. I couldn't tell what it was, though. I'm pretty sure we just go up here. And maybe down here. What does Cleavor do? He's a bug type, so I'm a little scared. Just a tiny bit scared. Now I'm scared of this Torterra, though. Let's go Lost. Lost Content. One of these days, something's gonna happen in one of those battles, because I'm still not being careful enough. Like, definitely not being careful enough in those battles. Pretty sure we just go this way. And Ironhead and the other stuff is here somewhere. It's not bad. Muna. I'm confused. Didn't matter. This is a Flaffy. And this guy has something for me. Pretty sure. Which is Rock Slide. And Ironhead is near the end, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure we're close to the end, at least. Not far away, hopefully. We have one of those. It's at the back of the team. This thing might have steel moves. Maybe we'll switch out, just in case. And use Mega Drive. This thing is scary. So I will go into the sun. And Sculpt. And Mudshot. That did nothing. Let's go into Lost. Oh, is a Dark type? I forgot it's a Dark type. Let's go into the other guy up. Can I just do nothing to this thing, huh? It's not great. Luckily we're like 50 levels above. I want to switch out. I'm scared of this thing. Really don't fare well into a Dino, specifically. Can't believe that went so poorly for our team. Just like that one random trainer battle. What else is in here? Ironhead, and then I'm pretty sure we're just out. Got a lot of the Shinx here. I love Snover. I guess an underrated mod. That and like Glalie. I know like the Mega Glalie kind of sucks. It's so cool, you know? Such a cool mod, regular Glalie. I wish the Glalie line was good. Where are we at now? This is Route 10 too, so we've got an encounter here. That is a scary mod. Should be chilling into it though. Got Facade. I was looking for that. And I'm pretty sure it's this guy in the Lavender Town. That's just Lavender Town. I don't know if we can get... I'm pretty sure we can get a Lavender Town encounter with the egg right now. Trying to make sure we haven't... I don't think we've missed any egg encounters. We got Underground Passage, and that's pretty much it. We can also get an egg encounter here. We have an egg in the box? We do not. What was our Underground Path encounter? It was... It was just hatched on Route 23. That's interesting. I don't remember what that was, to be honest. Where's Route 23? That was Underground Path. Why'd I have to hatch something on that route? I guess I could also hatch something on the Snorlax route, huh? Cool. Don't want these guys going in here. Going in here. Let's check these guys' abilities, though. Don't care that much about the Panpour, but we'll look. We will look. Primer might actually be good. I don't know how good it is in this game. It feels like it should be at least okay for a lot of the battles. I'm gonna say for generally, but for quite a bit of the battles. Morty's here. Wouldn't fare too bad in a Morty, honestly. I don't know if we could win, but it's not worth doing now. I think all you get is like Shadow Ball TM or something. We also still haven't done gotten Eviolites from Whitney, so we can consider doing that too. I forgot we haven't done that yet. I don't think our team changes though. I'm pretty sure it does not. It's not like too bad. I'm just waiting on it. It does not. And our team's not like... Oh, maybe we did do Mitten. Maybe we did do that. I don't remember, honestly. I feel like we did? Maybe? Did we do this? I don't remember at all. I want to say no. I want to say we didn't do Whitney. I'm pretty sure all it is Eviolites. Eviolites. Eviolite and normal gem, which is fine. Not super necessary for our team, then. But let's check these abilities. I guess I'll check Mach and Beldum and whatever. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All useless. Now, we don't get Metagross until a little while. I don't know how long a little while is, but it's a little while. And we're probably not going to want to use a Metang. But is this thing physical or special? Feels like it should be physical. Pretty sure it is physical. The gear mash is good though. I gotta click takedown. Knockoff is good. Very good move. Crunch is nice to have. Sable would be kind of fun, but... Gunk Shot's good. Better than Acid Spray. Venom Drench? What does that do? Lowers attack, special attack, and speed. This is okay. Probably not gonna click Gunk Shot. Realistically. I mean, 80 accuracy is just so brutal. I don't want to rely on it going into a fight. And we can do Water Stone, assuming we have one right now, somewhere. If not, we can just wait until we get into Celadon to see that ability. There's a Water Stone. Let's go Semi-Poor. It does have, like, Scald. It's an interesting, like, benchmon, realistically. It still has minus. This thing has innards out. I mean, I don't want it to faint. But it is not a terrible ability if it faints. And still has Liquid Voice. I don't know if the abilities are randomized to the same ability or something. That makes sense, I guess. We can check their secondary abilities, though. I'm probably not going to use Metang, just realistically. Really want to save it until it gets to a Metagross. Let's check the secondaries on these things. Specifically. And... I don't know if Grim gets a secondary. Beast Boost. Interesting. Definitely better. So it's got innards out and Beast Boost. Look here. Why isn't it working? What's this one? That's why. So we got Queen, the Muck, the Alolan Muck, as Beast Boost and innards out. Now I don't think Beast Boost is crazy, and like a Tankymon like Muck. It's not like terrible. We've got Semi-Poor, which has, what does it have? I think it's good. It says plus. And we have Metang, which has something. Metang. What does it got? It has Liquid Voice. Not particularly good for something that's not a water type. Alright. But Alolan Muck with Beast Boost is definitely interesting. Yeah, and I'm not going to call it, like, broken or anything. Boosts highest stat, which is attack. What is this thing's type? It's Poison Dart. Okay. It's an interesting type. Definitely useful. Could be useful in the Erica fight, I think. Seems potential. What else is there here in Lavender Town? I know I can get an egg encounter, but I can go to Celadon first and get the egg. It's important. And yeah, it's pretty much just going to Lavender Tower. So we'll do that eventually. Okay. Is there anything? There's nothing else here. I just said that. This is Route 12, so we can get a fishing encounter here. What's the team looking like? We should make sure it's at least high level. 44. Semi-Poor real quick. Sure, son, you can come back on the team. You're a G. A guy that doesn't get hit by many attacks. He's big and strong. And use the old rod. I'll use the good rod. Feeling the good rod this time. What do we get? Something broken. We already have that. Maybe you will use the old rod. I don't know what the encounters here look like. This is where I'm maybe, like, next round I think I'm going to take the Dexnav Plus. I think we already We haven't checked Old Rod? I think both the good rods we have. Old rods should be new though, based on that. Okay. I love Lunala. This might be like a top 5 favorite mon for me. Definitely my favorite. My favorite. It is snowing, which might be a problem. My favorite box art legendary. Let's catch this thing. Just that easy. I wanted to be here. Might have a nice catch rate too, being a box art. We have the sun. This thing, you know, it's the moon. But it's not just the moon, it's my everything. We're gonna call this thing everything. I love this thing so much. It's my first, like, favorite mon that I think we've gotten in any of the 2 runs. I love Umbreon, but... I like Umbreon more in concept than actually using it, to be honest. This thing? I know I'll have a... I would love using this thing. This is everything. It's everything and nothing at the same time, you know? And what ability does it have? And hopefully it is broken, because I don't think it gets 2 abilities. I love... This run is making me happy now. It's gifting me. I mean... We're cooking. I will put a fairy berry, nice fairy berry, sponsored by Larry on this thing. And I gotta make sure we always have something terrible on the team. Because the team's 2 Borks. It's 2 Borks. Let's level this thing up, though. I don't think it gets another ability. I don't think it has a hidden either. Maybe it does, though. No, because its regular ability is cracked. I'm pretty sure it does not. Does this thing... I don't think it gets Trick Room normally. It's Ghost Psychic. They won't click Dream Eater. I'm probably not going to go for Hypnosis Stress on this thing. It's a little bit too good to do that. What does Magic Coat do? Not insane, probably. I love this thing. It's so cool. Moonlight's cracked. Not gonna go for Confuses. Those Night Days. That's crazy. Okay. And Shadow Ball. Obviously very, very good. I'm not gonna have a Psychic move. Because Confusion is not that good. I guess it's the same base power as Air Slash. I'll keep it. Feels better. Okay. I'm happy. I think it's gonna be pretty... What is Luna only 4 times weak to? Is it just Fairy? I always forget the Psychic Ghost combination. It's Ghost and Dark. It's neutral to Fairy. Fairy's not super effective against Ghost. But it has 2 4 times weaknesses. Which is a little brutal. But the fact that it like, super effective moves don't do as much to it makes it less brutal. I'm not going to keep this thing on the team, because I literally can't. It will die. I can't let that happen. But I will be insanely happy that it is on the bench until we have a fight that it's necessary to bring it to. That was some words that came out of my mouth. The sun right back. Swapping the sun with the moon. Got a funny team, though. Let's go this way. Get the next encounter. Now, this is where I lost him on last time. So let's not do that, right? It's really just... It's that easy. Why do I not have berries on my mons? Because I'm lazy, is the true and honest answer. Really nothing else. Really nothing else. Okay. Let's get the citruses. I wish I had more citruses. How do I get more citruses? Give me all the citrus. The orange just aren't good enough for me. I feel like I should have more than this. Maybe they're hidden in my bag somewhere. Feels like a likely answer. I guess these things I could bring on the team. I hate them. I don't like Downey Jr. I like Robert Downey Jr. I don't like Downey Jr., the gumshoes. And Kyle, you know my thoughts on Kyle. I mean, Name says it all, to be honest. I don't mean to diss Kyle's. I just want to diss that Kyle. Like, you know, you name a, like a bunny Kyle? That's a diss, right? I said don't have to fight this trainer. I do. I was lying. This thing is ghost type, which means I should switch out. Into Queen. It burned me. Not the burn. I can switch back into Remitless. It's funny having this team when there's such better mons in the back burner. Also, when do we get Mega Bracelet? It is after Giovanni, I just remembered. Let's get this encounter. And we healed. We did heal. Broken Mon, pretty good. I don't even need something that good. I think Cherim is bad. I mean, Cherim's bad. There's not much I can do with the Cherim except for, like, Sun Strats. What was that ability thing that happened? Did not tell what happened. Why is this thing not being caught, by the way? It's not happening then. Okay, we're chilling. Sure, I'll take the green shower. Cherim is like a wiltering flower that's about to bloom. Into Bloom is a manga/anime that I've heard of. Maybe I've seen a few episodes. I can't remember what it's about, though. FMAB is really good, and I've been watching it. Name this thing Edward. Maybe I'll just name it Elric. Elric. I've been rewatching. It's just this, there's no K. It's really good. Don't regret the rewatch, even though I am clinically retired. Mentally retired. Pretty sure that's all on this route, except for this. This is another underground path. This goes to what? Celadon? To Lavender? Where does this go? I don't know, we'll figure it out later. I want to go to Celadon first. Oh, this goes to Celadon, which is the place I want to go to. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's an Articuno. I'm not that scared, though. I just ain't that scared. Why is it not doing any damage? That's why you pay attention sometimes. Not all the time. Sun comes out and tanks, though. He's the sun. Don't disrespect the sun. Like, if you came in right now, you'd be like, oh, your team sucks, yeah? But then you're like, no, your team doesn't suck. Your team's literally broken. I don't even know what that was. It was something. It was cracked. To be fair, the party right now is not that crazy. We got everything good in the box so it doesn't die. Where am I? Here. Where I always wanted to be. Let's get some vials and then head back there. Where we can get some more encounters. We can get them... Route 7. So we're just on Route 8, which is just where we were. I'm gonna go to Route 7, and go back to Route 8, because there's a couple items that I think I missed there. Let's get this encounter here, though, first. Iron Tail's good. I'm almost like, that's the thing that I get the most kind of disoriented by in this game, is all the TMs. It's cracked mon after cracked mon. This thing isn't crazy, but it's definitely, like, good, right? The legs are growing, like, by the minute. I don't even know how to feel. Good, I guess. What type is this thing? Psychic Steel? Psychic Rock? Something like that? It's fast, I can tell you that much. It's also level 36, which is a little scary. Why are we not... Is it hard to catch? Because it's like a spooky mon? Spooky mon? I actually don't know what type this thing is. It is psychic, so I can go out into this because it's immune. It's still doing damage, though. Maybe I should hit it. Can I hit it with a crunch? I'm gonna say probably not. What is a... Let's click poison thing now. Okay, that did nothing. Probably could have hit it with a crunch. One more poison fang. Pretty sure I can hit it. There we go. And switch out. Into the sun. It's actually doing damage to this thing, which is a little scary. Rocky is a little scared of this thing. As being 4 times weak to Psychic, yeah. Yep, that's what he is. Can I catch this thing? I'd prefer that that happens. That was close to catching him and to dying. It's all on you, Picnic. Oh, he's just getting killed. Okay, we just run. Theoretically, I could risk Picnic, it's just not. Okay, we switch out, then we run. Question is, what do we switch out into now? So where it's actually, like, maybe we just sack Picnic. Okay, we just got away. That's fine. It sucks that we didn't get that, but... You deal. You deal. What is this? It's the underground path. And that's blocked off the other way. So... It sucks we didn't get the... whatever it's called. I see the Paradox Mons are hard to catch them. Hard to catch. This is what I wanted over here. Why is this thing? Because bug, that's why. I'm asleep. Got the beast boost off. Looks cool. Acrobatics is really good. It's a good move to get. You don't really want to run no item too much, but in case there's like a knockoff user or something. I mean, acrobatics does a lot of damage with a flying type, so not bad at all. Not bad at all. I think that's pretty much all the encounters there. We can get obviously one here. Could do the fishing pond. And then get the eggs. Is there grass here? I like grass more. More of a grass guy. It's more options, you know? Also, I forget what we can get in the marts. Might be important things, though, so I should check. I should, you know? Don't remember the second floor being important. Those aren't, at least. I was right. It's just like a normal mart. One of these floors is all the evolution items. This is player up. Is that the only thing on this floor? It is. And is this the evolution items? It is. I guess we can buy, like, some link cables. Just do like 10 of them. I gotta need more than that. So we don't have to come back here. I guess we can always just literally come back here. I'm not too worried about it. And that should be fine. Remember, it's the third floor, the fourth floor. Fourth floor is where the evolution items are. And this is what? EVs. We're chilling. This is the roof. I don't think there's anything here. Alright, so next is eggs. We can hatch eggs in lavender. And I guess get the encounter here too. And can we get the encounter over here is the question. Seems like we can. Let's make sure I'm healed. That I am. Why do I have no berries again? Where do all my berries go? Do I just keep switching around my team? Is that my problem? Where do all my berries go? Am I going insane? Where are my berries? Is it using them? Like, it shouldn't be using them, right? It must be using them. Why is it using the citruses? So I don't have them anymore. Definitely wasn't doing that before. I don't know. Why is it using the citruses now? Feels like a bug. Guess I can look it up. Citruses disappearing. Radical red. I'll let you see. Pokemon box, move items. Catching grinding, that's why. Berries are consumed in the wild. Okay. That makes sense. It'll be lost unless it's a trainer battle. So how do I get more citruses? How to get more citruses? Radical red. So I hope I don't have to cheat these in. It'd be kind of annoying. Where do I get them? So I can use the cheat code. But I forget how to actually get to... It's annoying that they disappear when you are in these battles, but it feels like there should be a way to get more of them. Citruses, citruses, citruses. I guess I should keep them off for while I'm not grinding. I definitely want, like, it's fair that I get more, so if I have to, I'll just cheat them in. S-O-2. If I do it again, if I input it again, will I get it? I really don't want to grind them. Well, let's look at here. I guess it's probably just the same document. That's kind of annoying, so I didn't know that was a thing. I was wondering where they were going, though. Guess let's go back and see if the code, like putting in SO2 toxic again, works. I'm not confident it will, but maybe. In the future, I'll just, I guess I can get this encounter anyways. But in the future, I'll just not use them for going out, which is kind of annoying, but I'll just remove them. In return, it's going to give me a broken mon, though. I already have that. That's dupes. All that dupes around here. Sandstorm on this route. Kind of spooky. I'm going to catch it quick. I failed. He's too fast. That's a jinx. I don't like jinx. It's a jinx. I remember them being in the Icy Cave in Heart Gold Soul Silver when I played that. I remember the boulders in that cave were annoying. I want to call this thing annoying. I thought about naming it Boulder, but I think it's just I don't like jinx. I'm gonna give it a bias name. My guy Snorlax. And maybe we can get an encounter on the route right of Vermilion with an egg here. It's a theory that I have. Game Radical Red theory. But first, let's grab some eggs, and then let's go and see if we can input the code. Is there anything else I need here in Celadon? Route 8, we got everything. Route 12, upper area, we might have missed something? Where's Route 12? I don't think we got Return or Hurricane. Where's Route 12? Have we been there? Down. I don't think we've been there. So we can go further. And then Celadon. Loaded dice is back here. That is worth going to get, I would say. I think I'm too fast. Too quick. This is what I get here? Nope, wrong place. So I gotta remember there's nothing up there but that EV, which I don't remember if I checked, but I don't want to cheat, so I'm not gonna grab it. That's how we've been playing it. I want to stay consistent. Actually, I'm pretty sure we didn't check. It should be fine if I just grab it. I'm feeling like it feels lucky, you know? Oh, it's like a maze when I'm doing it. Super fast. I felt like I was going up like 5,000 floors. What is it? It is a Noivern. I'll take that any day of the week. Noivern's just so cool. I didn't name it though. Get annoying the Jinx. What ability does this thing have? I don't really care that much. I'm not using a Jinx. Fatal Precision. Super effective moves can't miss and boosted by 20%. The only way that things... I don't think... They removed the insta-kill move, so this thing's bad. I refuse to use a Jinx. This thing's going in the separate box. Actually, I don't like it. Jerem, you got the promotion then. I like you. What do I think about Noivern? I guess it depends on the ability, huh? Get Annihilate out since he has a 4x weakness. A lot of 4x weaknesses here. But a lot of good mon that have 4x weaknesses, so I'll take it. What do I call a Noivern? It's like a vampire bat. It's like Dracula. But he's like cooler than Dracula. It's like a real vampire. I'm trying to think of like a vampire, another vampire thing that I've consumed. Last time we just went Twilight. There's gotta be some other vampire... Vampires are just cool. I feel like I've read like vampire books that aren't like Twilight-esque novels. But all I can think of is, I think it's Castlevania? I'm gonna call this thing Vania. Castlevania. I guess I could just name it Castlevania. I have enough letters. I think. It'll be close. Castle... Castla... Vein... I'll just go Vein... Vania. It's like a cool Spanish letter, you know? What ability does this thing have? Is the good question that I have not answered yet. 4 times weak to ice. Double speed and electric terrain could be broken if we get an electric terrain setter. I don't think we have one of those yet. This is one of the sad mons in the back of the box that I haven't really checked. But I will write this down. Here. We have a Noivern with Surge Surfer, which is the Alolan Raichu ability, I'm pretty sure, right? What's this thing's second ability? It might not have one. It's too cool to have a second ability. I feel like that's usually how it works. It has... Magician. What does Magician do? That could also be good. Maybe better for us. Sounds like it'd be a good ability. Can steal foe's item after attack. It's not great. So 2 kind of mediocre abilities here, unfortunately. Magician. And we got the Lunala with... What does Lunala actually have? What is it called? It's the super effective does less damage. It's Prism Armor or something? It is Solid Rock. What Pokemon has Solid Rock? I do not know. I do not know, Sandman. I do not know. It just felt so Dr. Seuss. I guess I can write down the rest of these as well. I should just check everything and have it in the docs. I know I hate some of these, man, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta deal. I don't know if I check this thing's second ability if it has one. It might just not. I check that. Check Simipour. Check all these. Gotta check these, though. I hate all these, man. But I feel like I'm indebted to checking them. At least to, like, make sure they're not broken. Kyle has Reckless, that's bad. Right here, Biggers B has Reckless as one of them. Then we have Cherim, we have Jinx, and we have Gumshoes. Alright. Robert Downey Jr. has Hydration as one of them. What does Hydration do? Something, I suppose. It's kills status problems in rain. It's not good. It's not good at all. I guess I can check these other abilities first. This says Blazing Soul, which is not great. Cherim does. Blazing Soul. +1 fire priority. I'll just say fire prio at full HP. Now Cherim does have some fire moves, but realistically, not really going to be that great. Jinx's Fatal Precision. Super effective. Can't miss. Plus 20%. There we go. And let's get these other abilities. I think we already get Digger's Bees? No, I don't think so. Digger's Bee is Merciless, which is also bad. 2 pretty notably bad abilities. Merciless. And feels nice to catalog them, though. This is Receiver, which I'm pretty sure is bad. Shoes. Receiver. It's the one that gives it the ability of a dead ally. Charm does not have a second ability. That's kind of whatever, though. I know that this thing is Sweet Veil. Pretty sure I already wrote that. Squawkabilly, I did. And what's the last one? It is Jinx. Jinx does not have a second ability. Okay. Good cataloging. Let's go back. And get the team back as it should be. Turns out all these mons were not useful. Will not be useful. Will never be useful. Which I'm not trying to be too mean, but they're genuinely terrible. I don't know what you want me to do, you know? This Squawkabilly is there to be... No, Squawkabilly is bad too. Honestly, Simipour, you can join the group. Feel free. This is the box of good mons here. Charm's on the border, but it's not staying on the team. What's already level 44? I don't want to level things up. Ludicolo is my guy. And I don't know how Annihilate is, but he's 4 times weak to something. So is Amistar, but not really, because he has Fluffy. Get Noivern out. I think this will be the team. What does Noivern have? He has Surge, Surfer, and Magician. Kind of disappointing. But realistically, Noivern was like maybe a bring for the best fights anyways. Could be pretty good for Misty. Or for Erica. I always mix up the two. Which seems like a bad on my part. I also feel like I know like Misty in the anime is like a good character, but Misty in the games is like... And Erica in the games, they're kind of just like flat characters. Like the Gen 1 gym leaders in general, so like... I guess a lot of them are flat, but Misty and Erica are a little flat. I think it's fair to say. Fair to say. Okay, let's get the eggs. Let's get the eggs. What does this guy do? He does something. Gives a random costume Pikachu for a yellow shard. I gotta open up room in my party. Let's just get a few eggs, throw them in a box. And we'll go see if we can get some citruses back. Boxes look nice, though. I'm liking it. Feeling light. I don't even know what that means. I don't think it means anything. Get one of each. And I don't want a red one. Get the blue one. Yeah, I don't know if this is like... You always get the same mons in these? Or if they change. I made that sound confusing? It's not confusing at all. It's not confusing in the slightest. Okay. Let's go see if we can get some more citruses, and if not, I'll cheat them in real quick. And... This lady gave us anything? Just a tea. Wow. Love some tea. And we got our encounter was the Eevee here. Which was the Noivern. So that was our encounter here. We can get the Lavender Town encounters soon. We can also get Route. I think we might be able to get a... Route, what is it? We already... No, it's down here. A Route 11? Oh, we already got a Route 12 encounter. Okay. No, we haven't. We haven't gotten a Route 12 yet. Yes, we did. It's the fishing encounter. We are preparing for Erica, basically. I'm kind of just getting encounters. I accidentally used all my citrus berries, because I didn't know that they get used in wild battles, so I'm hoping that I can get more here. And the team got way more cracked today, so I'm a little happy. We got an Annihilate that has Ice Scales, so it's broken. It's like a legitimate endgame mod. Of course, that means I have to get it to the end game, but I'm feeling okay for Erica. I haven't planned it all. I still have, I think, two more encounters to get. This at Lunala. I love Lunala. We're just getting cool mons today. Noivern. We got good mons, good abilities. It's definitely a lot better than the last run. I haven't even used Komodo in a while. Kind of funny, I'm just rocking with these group of fellas. But this thing is fluffy. I like the sun. He's cool. And I think we also have Whitney to do whenever I feel like doing that. But we don't really have any Eviolite mons right now, so... Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I would not... I need the Infinite Repel. But I accidentally used the citruses while trying to catch mons. So I'm hoping not to give me ore here, or else I will have to cheat them in, unfortunately. Because, like, I'm cheating, but I think that's fair. I didn't know that they were actually consumed outside of battles. We'll see if that works. Nope. Alright. Time to cheat some citruses in. Because I'm too lazy to grind for them, definitely. I'll just save. Also means I have to figure out how to cheat things in this game. Should have some software here, I think. Maybe not, though. It's on my other computer. I'll probably look it up real quick. Yeah, that's too much work, though. I know I can. That's like I would have to actually, like, put in effort. It's way less effort to genuinely to cheat them in. It just means I have to figure out how to do it. How to cheat in items. Player red. Yeah, it just means I would have to, like, actually do it and learn how to do it. Maybe I can do it in the emulator? I think it's easier to do it. PC software. Use cheat codes. I could do that. I feel like it should work, though. Maybe it won't, but I'm not really sure. It's pretty similar to Fire Red. All the, like, baseline stuff. I'm at least gonna try. It doesn't matter if I break the save. I can duplicate the save. And it's just adding citruses. I'm not using codes, probably. And if I do, I'll just duplicate the save. I prefer to do it off stream, but unfortunately I kind of like right in the middle. Yeah, if I will not risk breaking a game. I'll just duplicate the save file before I do anything. Items, radical, red. Let's see. Citruses are pretty important, because they're like by far the best way to heal mons in battle. Wanted berries. Okay, seems like this should work. So I will duplicate the save real quick. Before I do anything, make sure it doesn't break. This should be the new one. This is the copy. And I will open the copy. There. Here's the copy. And pretty sure I can use cheats in here. Should be 820257C4 space. We need citruses. Are citruses in the game? Usually. They are. 008E. Does this work? Maybe. How do I get it to run? Here, maybe? I won't wipe to Erica. This team's warped. It's not that much work either. It's a lot more work prepping for Erica. Let's see. Did that work? No. How do I actually use them? In MGBA. How to use cheats. MGBA. Fire red. Should be this one. How do I get it to run? Is my... question. How to get... activate... cheats. MGBA, fire red. Okay, it should just work, theoretically, I think. So we will see. I just have to reload the save game. This one. Did that work? Making sure it's not like here or something. There's no citruses here. Why do they have tea in here? Does tea do something? That's the TM case. Still not here. Maybe I just figure it out later then. I don't want to wipe because I don't have citruses. But I can always cheat. Not cheat. I can always actually do the work and grind them out. I might have to reset the emulator. Should also be something here. Nah, it doesn't seem like it's working. That is a little annoying. Yeah, like none of the other berries are good for increasing HP. Healing HP in battle. I could use berry juice, but I think it's worse. I don't know if I have berry juice. I could check though. You have 10 berry juices. Yes, only 20 points. That's like the next best option in terms of that. So there's the chance that I just decide this. I do want to keep going a little bit. So I will try to get this working. So this should work. It's obviously not working. Why not, though? Try that. Just want this one. Let's see. Let's try to get this one to work. Does that work? And then I reset. That's not working either. Why not? Is that... Okay, it is working. So I can walk through walls, and I shouldn't be able to do that. So that code's working. The unlimited citrus is one. Apparently not. Why? Is the question. Unless they're here and I just missed them. Not there. I figured they were still in the berry case. But maybe the work they did to modify this, like, mess it up somehow? I don't think that would, though. Obviously they're not in here, so... Maybe... Maybe I shouldn't have a space? Let's try it without a space. Looks like it should have a space, though. I just don't think it's working. Unlimited berries, eats, radical, red. I also have this now. Whoa. Berry Master Code. This should work. Let's try with another berry. Maybe it's because I have none of them right now? And if I break the emulator, it doesn't matter. I just reset it. I can always turn off the thing that's causing problems. It'd be kind of cool if you could see what I'm working on. This is my kind of thing, though. So, let's try... So I'm just putting in this code right now. 0085. Let's try to get a bunch of cherry berries. And see if that works. And I did the wall break stuff, and it worked. But yeah, most of Radical Red is just based on what Fire Red actually is, which is kind of, obviously, pretty nice. And hopefully this works. But theoretically, the citrus should have worked too. It obviously didn't. My only, like, maybe thing is I don't have any in my bag right now. So maybe that's why it doesn't work, but... I don't know. I will reset. So I should have, theoretically, a lot of cherry berries. Somewhere. I don't. I only have 10. So clearly that code isn't working. I'm pretty sure. Unless I can't have both codes active at the same time, but either way, this one's not working, so... Try adding it here. That's the one thing, where Fire Red doesn't have a berry pouch, but the way I figure that they probably programmed it is they just separated the berries into a different, like, category, which shouldn't really change anything, I don't think. And from what I'm reading online, it should work. But there's the possibility that it just doesn't. That is the one thing that I'm, like, maybe that could be breaking things. Fire Red, the original Fire Red doesn't have a berry pouch. Okay. Let's try this. That's where I'm like, maybe it would be down here somewhere, but I don't see it down here either. Because usually there's just a berry, like, slot in the menu. Yeah, it's clearly not working. But maybe this is unlimited, and it's just like, no, it doesn't seem unlimited to me. It does not appear unlimited. Can you collect items in the PC, though? That's what I was thinking, like... I do have, like, I think I have, like, one citrus in the PC. But maybe I can grab them from the PC? I didn't remember that you can put items in the PC, to be honest. I don't think I've ever done that. I can check in here, though. So obviously I have this, which are like moving items. But I only have one citrus left. Which is not enough. What is in here? Item storage? Withdraw? Interesting. That's it. That's it. Okay. We're cooking. I assume this is going to work. I just gotta turn on the right sheet. Should be this one. I just gotta reset. I had no idea, like, I vaguely remembered that you can, now, that you can get items in the PC and put them in the PC. But that's such a, like, I didn't remember that that was a thing at all. Because, like, what use does that have in literally any Pokemon game? I just remember in the original, like, Pokemon Yellow, that you were, like, able to do this. Because in that game it was useful because the menus were the worst thing you've ever seen. Like, it was actually worth putting TMs in the... So that should be unlimited question mark? I guess? Or does it just, like, can you keep withdrawing them? You can just keep withdrawing them. That is a little question, like, it clearly doesn't know what it's doing, but that's fine. It shouldn't break the game, probably. Now I have a lot more citrus berries, and we're chilling. And I'm only slightly cheating. And it shouldn't break anything, probably. Worst comes to worst, I mean... Not that much can happen, honestly. How do I do this? How do I move this? I just forget. It is this button. It is... I don't know. Yeah, you know, I don't think the game will crash. And the game's already crashed for me before. I was kind of shocked. Like, I've never seen Rad crash before. When, like, watching anybody stream it or whatever. And to be fair, I haven't watched it that much. But also... It crashed for me at, like, a random point on, like, a fishing encounter with sand. It was very odd. I didn't even cheat any citruses in at that point. Okay, now I gotta remember what I was doing. I was... prepping for Erica. Lavender Town encounter was my answer. I could also get a Lavender Tower encounter, too. Let's get this one first. And I'm pretty sure these are our last two encounters before Erica. Gotta make sure I'm in Lavender Town. This is a long time. Did I forget to put... There we go. I feel like a long egg, which means it's going to be the worst mon you've ever seen. I feel like that's how it works in this game. Yep. I mean, it's faded. The longer an egg takes in Red, at least the longer it feels like it takes, the worse the mon is. Beedrill, he's got 2 stingers. It's like Sting from the band Kiss. I call him this thing Kiss. But it's like all capitalized, like the band Kiss. That's not how you spell Kiss. I'm pretty sure it's all capitalized. I couldn't name a Kiss song. Is Sting? Sting isn't Kiss, is it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a name. It's on a Beedrill, too. It's on, like, the worst mon possible. Even Mega Beedrill, not great. I mean, not as bad. That hurts so bad, because I love the police, and I don't like Kiss. And I listen to Sting's music. Why was I don't know how I got there. But to be fair, I mean, the police would kind of be a banger. I'm renaming him the police now. I feel like I have to. No, I'm just keeping a Kiss. We'll go the police something else. What ability does he have? Stakeout. I mean, it's not good. Beedrill. He's got Stakeout, and I assume he's got another ability. My guy Kiss. The police, which is, what are some songs by the police? It's Memories in a Bottle. You got Parakeet in a Coal Mine. Those are the 2 that I can name right now. Pretty good though. Is that the name of the song? Second one? Might not be the name of the song. Sounds kind of right. How does Beedrill not have a second ability? What were they doing? Alright. Let's go get this next encounter. Lavender Tower. Apparently it's the Pokemon Tower. I didn't really know that, to be honest. So we can't get encounters here until after we defeat the Spooky Mon, which is a while from now, I think. Might as well do this now. Beedrill, you're going in the sad Mon box, because you're not being used as a good Mon in a fight. What do we get? What do we get? It's a little bit too long. It's a little bit shorter, though. It felt shorter. Feeling like a mediocre Mon here. No, that's dupes. It is good, it has adaptability, but it's dupes. I do have boss stacks. Otherwise I would not have gotten to Giovanni last time without boss stacks. You see, here's Whitney. I've considered, like, creating a little thing I could put on screen, but maybe I'll do that eventually. Just kind of work, like, making sure it's in the right spot. But I'm pretty sure we could do Whitney next. I'm probably chill just going straight to Erica, though. Whitney doesn't help us much, so we can just wait on doing that, to be honest, but this is dupes. Last egg. I'll release this thing. We already got Gaga. Which has both Protean and adaptability. It's got kind of two crazy abilities. And maybe not crazy because it's a Starmie, but crazy for in general. No dupes. That was fast. This is going to be a broken mod. This is like borderline legendary territory. I mean, it's all about the theory. It's all about the theory. I don't know how good Iron Valiant is, but I know that these things are hard to catch. You know what else is hard to catch? A butterfly. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That's from the game Bully. This thing's a bully. This thing's gonna bully you. I don't think it originates from the game Bully, but I remember that one sequence in Bully. If you haven't seen it, the kid is just like, you're in like a fighting ring, and the kid continuously says that line over and over during like the 20-minute long fight. Like just continuously. Prevents attraction and intimidate. I don't think this thing gets a secondary ability either. That's fine. I mean, prevents intimidate, not terrible. I will note Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant. He has Oblivious. Cool. We also did lose a Dry Skin Armor Rouge and an as1 Hisuian Typhlosion because I was being dumb. And really not because I was being dumb. I also lost my Scizor. He was a fun mod. I wasn't being super dumb. I was just playing while tired, which was not the best idea. I don't know why I'm not tired today. I was feeling a little tired, then I'm not. Now I'm going. But next we prep for Erica. Which feels like it should be free. Like, with the mons we have, I know we have a bunch of 4 times week mons. It should be free, man. I think it's such a weird move. This thing has Dazzling Gleam, too. Fairy Fighting. Feels kind of good. Feels kind of good. And Psycho Cut. Not gonna click Quick Attack, probably. I'm not gonna click Night Slash, either. And a Sucker Punch. This thing feels useful. At the very least. Okay. Prepping for Erica. I'll go to the center first, and then we'll get ready. Get ready. I don't like it. Every boss fight just gets me a little scared from now on. So I've only done it once. And like last run, I had all these different plans. This run, it's just bring the best mons. There's no like complicated strategies. It's just get in there and bring the best mons. Whew. Alright. Erica has Rillaboom, Meowscarada, Mega Venusaur, Meganium, and Electrode. Shouldn't be too bad. She's pretty fast. Pretty fast. Honestly, my biggest gripe with this fight is the Regieleki is not that good into it. Because Grass resists Electric, which I'm pretty sure about. Looking at the rest of the team, though, and this thing does pretty well into everything but Meowscarada. I feel like I had to bring new Lunala as a concept. Maybe I should be looking for pure answers against things. What would be an answer for Rillaboom? I'm pretty sure we don't have any terrain. Looking at my docs. This is like a weather run. Don't see any terrain stuff in here. We do have Shadow Tag Garganacl. I need to not forget about that. Probably not bringing Fluffy Omastar here, just because it's still still 2 times a week to grass type moves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have any field setting abilities. So we are going to run and hopefully delay that terrain, which means probably bulk out front. I think in bulk out front, first I want to bring Wyvern. Wyvern's going to be on the team, and it's a given. What's Iron Valiant's type? It's fighting... Airy, which feels okay. It's good into the Mega Venusaur, probably, right? Good into Meowscarada. Is Starmie useful here? No. It is a water type. Uniclus doesn't feel too bad. Definitely not bringing a Squawkabilly. Definitely not bringing Manaphy. I feel like Muck is the right answer for Rillaboom. Is he 4 times weak to a high horsepower? Like, he's only 2 times weak. So you can sit there, you can bring a Ground Berry, and you can pretty confidently sit in. Though he might be weak to Bug, too. Maybe he's not the right answer here. Muckalola. Cool Muck. He is only 2 times weak to ground. So maybe you do go with a Ground Berry and just handle the Rillaboom, and then you're kind of able to just stall out the terrain. It kind of sucks that you don't just go, like, a better thing than Ground Berry, though. And it's definitely not a one-shot against the Rillaboom, so I'm not 100% sure about that strategy as the lead, but I do like the idea of bringing Mach to this fight. Obviously, Omastar is not coming. Manaphy not coming either. Just doesn't have enough juice here. Looking at the rest of the team, you got Meowscarada. Really just like it's so fast. It's so ridiculously fast here. I don't think we can imagine of outspeeding it with anything. I can look at like the base speed stats of everything we have, but I just don't think anything is going to be enough. I think bringing Annihilate feels like a given here, though, just because it's so busted. Obviously, the Tarantula does outspeed. It just doesn't do damage. It's just pure electric type. It's resisted by everything on her team. It's not worth bringing this thing. It's unfortunately not really worth bringing Twilight either. It just doesn't, like, could get off a Will-O-Wisp is probably best case, and then just hex things. But being weak to grass is not ideal here. It doesn't handle the Meowscarada very well either. Definitely not bringing the Pikachu. This thing again, just weak. Bronzetail feels interesting. He resists a lot. Doesn't go well into the Meganium, but everything else he feels like he has a pretty good matchup into. There's some ice here, but... So this is like First Instinct team. Maybe Iron Valiant? I'm a little bit worried about being too weak to Fairy here. Does Fairy resist Fairy? Where's my dumb type chart? You should be able to send your fancy type chart if you have it now too. I had Link's blocked before, but Fairy does not resist Fairy. So Fairy is super effective against fighting, which means this thing is weak to fighting. It's also not very effective against poison. So this thing doesn't match up very well into the Venusaur, unfortunately. Our boy. So maybe that means that we don't bring it. It doesn't feel necessary, though. It's pretty fast, and faster than the Rillaboom. So maybe it's still the right option here, just as like a good mon to bring. And I'm trying to figure out, like, could bring Squawkabilly. Doesn't feel good to do that, though. Doesn't really matter that you have Snow up or anything. If anything, that's probably worse for us. So, I feel like this is like First Instinct team. I mean, you could also go just Steel. I don't want to bring Matang, though. It just feels bad bringing Matang. At least without Eviolite. I mean, HP Fire is still going to do quite a bit of damage in this thing. I feel like we should have another answer for the Meganium, so I'm not too concerned about that. I I know this Hisuian Electrode is scary, though. So, we have to make sure we have an answer for that. Really just make sure we have an answer for everything but the Rillaboom. Rillaboom you can kind of just handle generally. Everything else we have to be kind of concerned about. This thing is 4 times weak to Ghost and Dark. The only thing with the Ghost and Dark move is the Masquerada, though. So we should be fine. Like, this thing should be super tanky. I don't even know if I'd want to bring... Because this thing doesn't stay on the Mount Masquerada anyways, it's not faster. So you probably just don't bring a... Berry. What do I want this thing to do, though? What do I want to handle the Meowscarada is the first question. Dark... Grass. Is Bug super effective against Dark? Feels like a thing that would happen, and they were just like, yeah, it's a thing. Bug... is super effective against Dark. So we have to watch out for that. They have a little bit of Bug here. Poison resists Bug, though. Pretty sure. So this thing is not that concerned about a Bug attack. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Poison. It does resist Bug. Okay. Not looking too bad, then. This team feels like it should be tanky enough to get through at the very least. Something within me says... This just feels like a bad answer for the Meganium, though. I'm not sure about this as being an answer. Maybe this is an answer for the Meowscarada. Doesn't feel too bad. So this is a Meowscarada answer. Put it here for now. Ideally, we have something that has super effective damage for the Rillaboom. Just not sure what that would be at this point. Kind of lost all our fire types. Definitely maybe throw in Noivern. See what it can do. Flying Dragon, it kind of resists everything. Drain Punch isn't going to do anything. It probably just U-turns. Maybe we just do that. Because obviously, like, does not do well into Meganium either way. So I think a Noivern lead makes sense. I don't know if this thing's going to be faster. It's base what? It's base 123, so it should be faster than the Rillaboom. It will be faster than the Rillaboom. Have this thing as an answer for the Meowscarada, Mega Venusaur, and even an answer for the Meganium, first and foremost, because we're so weak to it. This thing's super weak to it, and Kamalo's weak to it. Some part of me says, oh, this is going to be a problem, like this thing, neutral into it, it's not terrible. What's super effective against Fairy? It is Poison and Steel, so maybe that is just the answer. Maybe the Muck is saved for the Meganium. I don't think it really does anything to the Muck. So we'll save this thing for the Meganium. Is the plan. I think Lunala does pretty well into the Mega Venusaur. And just click Psychic attacks. And click Confusion. Ideally, this thing has Psychic. I will say. It's still going to do a lot of damage. And it's super tanky. Worst comes to worst, he like sleep powders me and starts earth powering. But I'm not too concerned. So, oh, we back, okay. Oh, we back, okay. Back when, you know. Be back. Yeah. Think so. Okay. There we go. I don't know why it does that. I might try switching internet stuff. See how it works. But... okay. We got a good plan then. This thing just does well into everything. It has Ice Punch. Plus attack, we should go minus special attack. Obviously, it's got ice scales. This thing is going to be broken. It's a great another mon. I just don't want to take a Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam is definitely scary. It's basically all I don't want to take, though. Like, as long as this thing isn't in on the Meganium, we should be fine. And even when it's in on the Meganium, it at least punches things to death. So this thing is going to be our key star in this fight. I am thinking Rocky. Even though it doesn't have a role, it's like a versatile weapon. Question is, do I want any specific berries on this team? And I don't think I need them. I should be fine with citruses. Just level up, see if Lunala gets a better psychic move, and then we roll. And natures too. Oops. There we go. Let's level up Noivern. Castlevania. So, like, we're cooking on the nicknames, not gonna lie. Doesn't need Dragon Breath. This thing is good, though. Dual Wing Beat. But this thing is a real threat, and it's got Tailwind. I don't know if it's worth... It might be worth Tailwinding here. Because if we Tailwind, we're faster than everything. And that Rillaboom isn't doing anything to me. Like, he probably goes out into the Hisuian Electrode. I'd consider it. I don't know if it's the right move, but it's interesting. Probably not Whirlwind. Super Fang's interesting. Like, I'd rather have Roost. In this fight, at least. Alright. Throw citruses on there. Is Bully 4 times weak to anything? We just have so many 4-time weaknesses. You gotta, like, be careful. He is... Fairy fighting. I don't think so. Fairy's not weak to that much. He's not, basically. I am considering going... Ice Berry on... Tomoe? I feel like Hisuian Electrode shouldn't do that much anyways. And... Well, maybe I do. Because he is definitely going for the HP Ice on Castlevania, if he's in. And it feels like a likely switch in. I'll go with the Ice Berry. Trust my instincts. Make sure there's no flaws in my plan real quick. Change natures too. Meowscarada, this is the answer for it. It's got Dazzling Gleam. Should be pretty simple. Should be pretty simple. Does anything need to be plus speed? I don't think this thing has to be plus speed. There's no need for it to be plus speed. Whew. Not gonna lie. A little nervous, but I think we're going to be fine. This is gonna be a way easier Erica fight than last time. Last time we were relying on a Vespiquen to set terrain and use some fun Vespiquen strats. This time, it's power. It's about power. It's about dominance. I want this thing to be plus attack, probably. No, plus special attack. It's really a special attacker? It is. Should not have dual wing beat, then. This thing should be... What moves does it have? Special, I guess. It's gonna be special for this fight. So this thing should be modest. We should go... Modest. Modest. Is there any reason I'd want this thing to be plus speed? Maybe? I don't think so. I don't think we're outspeed... Well, maybe we do outspeed the Meowscarada. It's a speed tie. I still don't like staying in. I don't like staying in on a speed tie. I'm gonna just go modest on this thing. How fast is 116? Again, not really any need to be faster there, so you can just go... You can go modest again. This thing go modest. It's not gonna click any attacking. Curious if we should go defensive on Queen. I feel like we should maybe go plus. It's got so much attack. Maybe just go adamant. That's right. And go adamant there too. Alright, alright, alright. We're cooking. Hopefully. So this thing I wanted modest, and I also need to get rid of dual wing beat probably. Hopefully I don't mess up any of these natures. Natures are genuinely, like, definitely my least favorite part of these runs. Because I don't trust myself with them. I don't trust myself about getting them right in every battle. They should be changing. A lot of special attackers here. Not a bad thing. Our team's not super specially bulky, I don't think. We got Muck too. My guy Muck. And that's right. And this thing just go adamant. And you could go plus special defense and literally just be the most terrifying specially defensive mon that you've ever seen, which I think I will do. I'll go careful. I think it's worth it. Because then this thing has ice scales plus like the most terrifying special defense stat you've ever seen on a Annihilate. Like, as long as we don't get hit by a physical move, we are fine. Like, Dazzling Gleam might do nothing. I'm definitely underestimating how good this thing is, and it's hard to mentally prepare for how good this thing is. Because it can legitimately switch in on a D-Gleam. Like, it just doesn't want to switch in on a physical move, which is a little funny. But it should handle, like, Electrode fine, because of the, like, explosion. Doesn't really matter. It literally doesn't matter on it. What was I doing? I was... I don't know. Checking natures. Delaying the inevitable. I was checking TMs. So I wanted to get, like, air... Not dual wing beat on this thing, ideally. Nature looks good, 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 nature looks good. Let's check TMs real quick. Should have air cutter or something for it, which is better. Flip turn doesn't do anything. Icy winds, whatever. Don't need brick break, I don't think. At least not for this fight. Rock Tomb, don't really need. Steel Wing, don't need for this fight at least. Iron Tail, kind of interesting, I guess. Is that better on Komodo than what we have? Or Bronze Tail? I guess it's not a steel type, but... Is it better than Worko? I'm gonna go, yeah? Maybe? How am I planning to match up in the Meganium? It is... I guess it's Queen? Queen was the plan? It's not learn Iron Tail, though. Venoshock, not gonna poison, I don't think, so... Rock Slide's interesting for the flinches, but just not fast enough on any of those mounds, probably. Air Lace is physical, Flux physical, U-turn's good. I will get rid of dual wing beat for now. I guess I'd, like... really hope we have air cutter or something, though. I feel like we should have air cutter. That's some words that I can say. Is it worth learning Ice Punch on anything? I feel like, honestly, nah. That's too much work. Psyshock is better on Lunala. And Confusion. Acrobatics, kind of interesting, but again, physical. Don't need Snarl. Don't need Play Rough. Okay. I think that's fine. Plus Lunala gets, like, Psychic. I would prefer Air Cutter on Castlevania. It has Aeroblast. Okay. Okay. Don't even need Air Cutter. I don't need Roost, I guess. Like, the chance of me getting a chance to click Roost, kind of unlikely, so... Check the other read lines too, then. If I missed that one. Hurricane misses. Does an Air Slash, which would be the move, but Boom Burst is... I mean, the other thing is just better. Arrow Blast, the Lugia move. And I feel like I should check... Bully, maybe? What does this thing have? Shadow Sneak's interesting. I don't feel like I need it, though. Electric Terrain's kind of fun. Doesn't feel like the right strat for this battle, though. I'm a little bit worried about the terrain. It's definitely the biggest concern. But I think the best move is to just kind of push through it. Unless I wanted to lead Bully, but that feels like the wrong move to me. Nothing here. Does Lunala have anything? I know Cosmic Power's fine. If it's useful, I guess. Probably not gonna click Night Days. And check Annihilate. So I know this thing gets a crazy amount of moves, but I'm pretty sure they're mostly TMs. Yeah. I already checked this. Okay, we're fine. We win. We win. It's just that simple. Just that simple. As I click all the wrong buttons. Not a great sign, but I'm like confident, just like a nervous confident. Honestly, I'm more nervous about losing Amon before the fight than losing Amon in the fight itself. Absolutely. Because that'd be embarrassing. If I lose Amon in the fight, it's like, oh, it was just expected. Whew. Alright. I gotta just go straight. Aeroblast. It's cool. Switch out. I don't need to switch out. And cool. That didn't kill? Kinda crazy. Whew. I just gotta make sure I'm not hit by an Ice-type move. This thing shouldn't have one, but I'm switching out anyways. So many of our mons are 4 times weak to things. It scares me. But I'm not scared of a Graveler. I'm not scared of a Pharaoh Seed. Or a Lombre. Alright. We just roll. It's gonna be the easiest fight in existence. I just gotta stick to the plan. Castlevania for Rillaboom. Bully for Mousecurata. Everything for the Mega Venusaur. The entire team for the Mega Venusaur. But most importantly, Lunala, everything. Queen for the Meganium. Bronzetail for the Electrode. And then Rocky as the OP Mon that comes in if we need him. Whew. Reroll. This is the moment where I like start panicking that I've like missed something. This happened before. It's definitely happened before. I know that we don't get the benefit of the terrain, but it's fine. The question is, do we click Tailwind? And I think there's that argument there that we do. Do we outspeed the Hisuian Electrode in Tailwind with Bronzetail? Pretty sure the answer is yes. So I think we click Tailwind. I just want to make sure I'm not wrong about this. This guy probably just U-turns. But preferably I like to like stall this out. I'm not scared of this thing. He just drain punches, okay. That's fine. Look how much damage it does. Tailwind's up though. You just click Arrow Blast. Kill this thing, right? That's gotta kill. So much damage. Yeah. Meganium comes out. Clicks Ancient Power, I guess? Gets plus defense. I'm almost just tempted to go for an Arrow Blast. Like, Ancient Power is not gonna kill. It's kind of bad to go into Queen here, because this thing is plus defense. I think I just go for an Arrow Blast. I don't think an Ancient Power kills. I guess a D-Gleam might kill. A little bit scared of a D-Gleam. Maybe we just go for the plan. Problem is, Muck is now slower. Muck is definitely slower than this thing. No, it's not. It's faster. Faster? Muck is faster? Wait, what has Triage? Pretty sure Muck is faster. Base 62? Should be fine. Maybe just switch. He D-Gleams. Ah. Interesting. So just Giga Drain. That's fine. We just click Poison Fang. What does Venom Wrench do? I don't know why I have it. And it's 4 times effective. It's gonna do damage. I did have Triage on Duosion. Barely does not kill. That's fine though. This does neutral. We are faster. Like, theoretically, he definitely Giga Drains here. We're no longer faster. It's fine though. He withdraws, okay. Venusaur comes out, not super surprising. Still good damage here though. That's like good damage. Terrain's still out, which is a little annoying. It should be gone fairly soon. How can I look at that? Get here, get here. I didn't mean to do that. Is it this button? Yeah. There's 3 turns left of the grassy terrain. This thing probably just goes for an Earth Power, I guess, or it puts me to sleep, but I think I just go into this thing anyways. Everything's just good against this Mega Venusaur. Unless I predict the Earth Power and just go back into Castlevania. Can't really do anything to me except for Sludge Bomb. Not that scared of sleep, but I don't know. Everything's kind of tanky. It does Sleep Power. Curious how much this next attack will do. I also think we could switch out. I don't know if it's necessary though. Psyshock is gonna do so much. I'm kinda chill just staying in and taking damage until I can't anymore. He withdraws, okay. That's fine. Get a sleep turn off. Have an answer for this Meowscarada, which is Bully. Probably just goes for... What does he go for here? Tolunella? I guess like a U-turn? Power Trick? We just go into this thing now. That's our answer. Don't overthink it. Axe off, okay. It's Dark type. That's not bad for us. This thing is fast. So I kind of wonder what it's going to use. That wears off, though. I think either way, we just Dazzling Gleam. Hopefully it's not... Yeah. Triple Axles, okay. It's gonna do a lot. Where's the berry? Did I forget the berry? Did I already use the berry? Must have forgotten the berry. Okay. So we know he triple axles again. Which means what? Which means we can go out into everything. I don't want to, though. I think I might... Maybe Queen's the better option? Problem is we're just slower. This thing's a little scary. Do get the sash off. Maybe Queen. I feel like Queen should tank 2 triple axle / a U-turn and just force this thing to switch out. Meganium's pretty low, right? Power tricks, okay. It's fine. It was more than I would have liked because it's crit, but I don't think that always crits. And we just click Poison Fang. Should kill. Assuming not a U-turn. Which I thought was going to happen, but... Goes back into the Mega Venusaur? Yeah. We're fine, though. This thing probably just goes for Sleep Powder again. You just go back into everything. The Earth Powers, okay. Smart. We click Psyshock. Second turn of sleep. Definitely could have put a Sleep Berry on this thing. That would have been smart. Fortunately, that was not part of my plan, so... Could be in future plans from now on. I mean, come on, man. I'm just gonna go max sleep here. Does kill? I feel like it should. I know it's a Mega Venusaur. Yeah. Could have a lot more health than this right now, but should be fine. Electrode comes out. Should just be going for, like, Chloroblast or Thunderbolt or something. We just go into Bronze-tail. Let's go for Chloroblast. This thing's scary because it can Explosion. And we are not faster. If a Chloroblast does that much, does an Explosion kill? I feel like it might. Does Dragon resist normal? This is where I just go out into... Either way, I should just go out into Annihilate, honestly. Let me check. Does Dragon resist normal? No. We just go out and Annihilate, and this thing can't do anything to us. Yes, I'm happy. That was a read. Call that a read. Whew. What comes out? Masquerada comes back out. I don't even know what this thing tries to do to me. It probably knocks off. I don't know what I do, though. I feel like I have to stay in. Knockoff shouldn't kill. It is neutral, right? Obviously, I can't let this thing die. But if the right move is to literally just stay in, the right move is to stay in, right? It could also go out into Queen. I think the problem is it just dies to the next attack, obviously. Dark is neutral. Should take an attack. Should be fine. Hold on, let me make sure all their other attacks... I can't lose this Annihilate. A little bit too good. Flying Ghost Psychic Fairy is what to speak to. Masquerada does not have any of that. Alright. I definitely don't think I should kill. We just sit here. We... What's our last mod in the game? Should be faster than that anyways. The Ice Punch. U-turns, okay. That's fine. Smart on their part, but shouldn't matter. This thing's dead. Could have also U-turned there. I was just a little bit afraid it wouldn't have killed the Masquerada, but it definitely does. It has to. It's base 70. No, it's not stab, but this thing has forked attack. And this thing is fighting type. We just click Brick Break. Knocks off. Doesn't kill. Yep. Even a crit wouldn't have killed. Not too bad. Not too bad. Whew. I don't know why I was so nervous about this one compared. Like last time, I was not nervous at all. I think it's because the team is so much better that my nerves are way higher. Last time I was going in with a Vespiquen that I was like, I can lose this thing. I literally don't care. Guess what? I lost that Vespiquen. This time, I'm like, I cannot lose any of these mon, especially not this Annihilate. Oh, but it was free. It was definitely free. We get Giga Drain, increase the level cap. Whew. It was a long one just to get through this one boss fight today. Maybe I can't do Whitney right now. It would break me. What's after this? It's Geo. Geo's after this, and I have to save Geo for next time. Because that's where we wiped last time. That's where we wiped. And I think we've got it this time. This team is built to beat Giovanni. It's built to do it. The world gifted this team to me because I said I would beat Giovanni. I'm a man of my word. No deaths, Erica. What a day. I've been having fun. I mean, this run is genuinely, like, I won't be able to hit highs of these mon for a long, long time. I can't believe that I got this thing, specifically. I know I'm completely misusing it, and I feel bad for, like, better Red players that have to, like, sit here while I get all the good mon, and they're getting all the terrible mon. They're getting all the Ice Qs, all the Vespiquens. I'm sitting here like, yeah, I just got the Primordial Sea Manaphy on the bench, you know, it's nothing. But we're cooking. Yeah, thanks for being here. A lot of fun beating Erica, and I'll be heading towards Geo next time, which is PB. I can do Whitney anytime, but I think next time is going to be straight to Geo, straight to getting the revenge. That's all I've had on my mind. Everything past there, I don't care. I gotta get to Geo, though. I gotta get to Geo. But, see you next time. It should be Thursday. Unless I decide tomorrow, but it's probably Thursday. It's good to keep on the schedule. And thanks for watching.